guys, it is Kaylee coming at you with another YouTube video, and for this week's video we are going to be doing a quick little Q&A so you guys can get to know me, get to know a little bit about me and the things I like and the things I don't like, and yada yada. So, cue intro and let's start these questions. Alright, howdy y'all. So as you know, I'm not super popular on any social media yet, so I am just going to Google top questions for YouTubers, and we will just answer those. You guys pumped? Alright. I don't mind spending every day. I was just watching the last song, and I was just at that part where they're singing that song in Will's truck, and yeah. Alright, let's go. Okay. Question number 1. What's your favorite candle scent? Yeet. My favorite candle scent, I'm gonna go grab it. This is my favorite candle scent. It is called But For Champagne. Before that, it was called Champagne Toast. Bath and Body Works kind of changes their names for their candles every year or so, I think. But that's my favorite candle scent. Got it for my 16th birthday. Love it. Sorry if you hate it, but I love it. What female celebrity do you wish was your sister? Liza Koshy. Okay? Let's just say Liza Koshy. I love Liza with everything in me. Her comedic style, I love her. All around love her. What male celebrity do you wish was your brother? I'd have to go with Tom Holland. If my best friend's watching this video, he knows why I love Tom Holland. How old do you think you'll be when you get married? Okay, so the guy I'm with right now, we've been talking about a young wedding because he's a Marine. So, you know, maybe 19, 20, but maybe 30. I don't know yet. It's kind of all up in the air. Do you know a hoarder? Not really. I mean, I keep stuff that have memories attached, but not I don't hoard. But I don't know a hoarder either. Can you do a split? No. And the last time I did that, I was sore for days, and I was 6. So no. How old were you when you learned how to ride a bike? I was probably, I want to say 5 or 6. Because I have, memories on is it this elbow? On the back of one of my elbows, it's this one. I have this little scar from when I was learning how to bike. Learning how to ride a bike. I made a turn way too quickly, fell, scraped this elbow and my knee, and they scarred over. How many oceans have you swam in? 1, and I think it's the Pacific. I could be wrong. Let's pull up a U.S. map real quick, y'all. Real quick. I don't mind. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's the Pacific. Okay. Yeah, it's the Pacific. It's that one by California. Yeah, it's that one by California. That's the only one I've ever swam in. How many countries have you been to? 1. The United States of America. Never left it. Probably never will. Just kidding, I will. I'm going to travel the world after I graduate. If I have money, I'm going to travel some places outside the country. So, look forward to them vlogs. Okay. Is anyone in your family in the Army? No one in my family's in the Army. Like I did say, my boy is a Marine. So if you count that as my family, I count him as my family. So yeah, my boy's in the Marines. He ships out for basic in 23 days. I could be wrong. 23. What would you name your daughter if you had one? When I was 16, I was dating this guy, and we came up with this really unique name, Tulip, but Probably won't name my daughter that. Probably like Mackenzie or something like that. What would you name your son if you had one? Um, that's a really good question. I've never thought about having a son, but I would probably name him Logan or something like that. Something easy, because I have a really hard name. What's the worst grade you got on a test? Recently I got a 60, which is like borderline failing, but it's still passing. Um, what did you dress up as on Halloween when you were 8? I can't remember. I can't even remember what I had for dinner last night, so just kidding, I have a really good memory. When I was 8, I was a witch. It was like this really, I'll pop a picture of the costume right there. What's your favorite TV show when you were a child? My favorite TV show when I was a child, I have always lived for Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Always been a favorite of mine. Don't know why, I've just always loved it. Have you read any of the Harry Potter, Hunger Games, or Twilight series? I did read Hunger Games. It was for a school assignment. Other than that, not really. But I did read it for school. Would you rather have an American accent or a British? Hit me up with that British accent anytime, any day, any place. Did your mother go to college? Yeah, she did. Are your grandparents still married? My bio grandparents are not, but the grandparents I've known my whole life are. Have you ever taken karate lessons? No. Do you know who Kermit the Frog is? Yes, of course I knew who Kermit the Frog is. And especially from the memes, like, me and then inner me memes. Those are great. What's the first amusement park you've ever been to? The first amusement park was probably Disneyland, actually. Because when I was really young, we moved to Madera, California, and we went to Disneyland. And it was while I still didn't remember anything. So probably that. What language besides your native language would you like to be fluent in? None, really. I mean, I like knowing snippets of languages, but nothing like fluent, do you spell the color Grey or Gray? Gray is how I spell the color. Is your father bald? No, he's not. He's got a full head of hair. At my dad for giving me this thick mane of a hair. Do you know triplets? Yes. Do you prefer Titanic or The Notebook? Okay, so my favorite is The Notebook because I actually have a copy of it. I made my mom buy it, and I'm gonna watch it today. I love that movie. The Titanic is just too sad because there's logistics behind it, and like there's things that you all know, the conspiracy theories that like Jack could have gotten on the flotation thingy that Rose was on, but it's fine. It's fine. Have you ever had Indian food? No, I have not had Indian food. What's the name of your favorite restaurant? Texas Roadhouse. I love that place so much. Have you ever been to Olive Garden? Yes. Do you belong to any warehouse stores? No. What would your parents have named you if you were the opposite gender? I don't know. I don't like to think about that because I am a girl. I don't want to think of me as a boy. If you have a nickname, what is it? I used to be called Kay a lot when I was younger. Kind of died out when I hit high school. So I really don't have a nickname currently, but people call me Kay. Who's your favorite person in the world? Must I say? No, I must not. But it's my boy. It's my boy. I'm not going to name his name because I don't want, for privacy reasons. For privacy reasons, I will not say my boyfriend's name. Would you rather live in a rural area or in the suburbs? Rural. I've always loved the countryside. I am a truck driving, country listening girl. So I definitely would love a rural countryside vibe. Can you whistle? No, I cannot. Do you sleep with a nightlight? No, not anymore. I used to, because I used to have this crippling fear of the dark, like some monster was gonna come out and eat me. But I got over that, so I really don't sleep with one anymore. Do you eat breakfast every morning? Yes, I'm diabetic, so I have to. Do you have any pills or medication daily? Yes, metformin I take 2 in the morning, 2 at night, so I take 4 metformin pills every day. They make me sick to my stomach, but it controls my diabetes. What medical conditions do you have? Like I just said, diabetes, type 2, just so that we're clear. How many times have you been to the hospital? I've probably been to the hospital, I want to say 10, 20 times, in my entire life. Yeah. Have you ever seen Finding Nemo? Yes, I have, and Finding Dory. Where do you buy your jeans? H&M. They're high-waisted, they're really cute, and I love them. What's the last compliment you got? I will leave a screenshot of the last compliment I got in the video because I think it's the cutest thing, and I want y'all to see it for yourself. Do you usually remember your dreams in the morning? Yes and no. I sometimes remember them, but they're just super vague. Other times I remember them with complete details, and yeah. What flavor tea do you enjoy? I don't drink tea. I've never liked tea. How many pairs of shoes do you currently own? $11. Sorry, I was counting in my closet because it's right behind the camera. Okay, what religion will you raise your children to practice? I will raise my children to be Christian. Maybe not LDS like I am, but definitely Christian. Just because I do believe in God. And I want my kids to believe in God as well. How old were you when you found out that Santa wasn't real? When my dad gained a lot of weight, and there was no explanation for it besides a bunch of Christmas cookies every year. Why do you have Tumblr? I have Tumblr. Just kidding. I created a Tumblr when Tumblr was a huge deal. It's not really that big of a deal anymore. But I do have a Tumblr. It is @thegirlwholost. And I recently changed it from Mikey Fusco Girl to @thegirlwholost. Because my boys is @theguyWhoLost. So yeah. But I don't really get on Tumblr. It was something I created when I was like 12. Not really that big of a fan of it. And I'm dying out of social media slowly but surely. And it's just not really my vibe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any more questions for me, leave them down in the comment section below. Hit me up on all my social media. Add me on Snap, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter. I will also leave my spam Twitter down there if you guys want to check that out. I tweet like 12 times a day. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching this video if you even cared to watch it. Catch good vibes, good drifts. Bye!